Wake up!
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Married to Film. I'm Ralph, and this is Shimada.
And the blanket.
Right now, we're episode 6 of season 2 of Attack on Titan. This one's called Warrior. We're gonna get right into this one. This last one didn't, up the stakes a little bit. So let's go.
Let's go.
That's it! Bring it up slowly!
Alright, now it's time to get high.
Steady the ropes, please!
Oh, they bringing her body back?
Oh,
Is she not dead?
she's not dead. She,
Maybe
her
she's
stuff
not.
grow back.
What's the verdict? How about a shape is Ymir in?
Oh, okay.
Well, she's missing an arm and a leg,
Stormfront.
and her insides are scrambled. If she was normal, she'd be a goner.
Oh. Oh, yeah, yeah. What happened to
Here,
him?
grab my hand.
Please, you've got to believe me. I'm telling the truth. Ymir could have run away anytime she wanted. She chose to fight the Titans to save our lives. She had nothing to gain putting herself on the line like that. Doesn't that speak volumes about where her loyalties are?
Right.
She should have told us before, yes. She had no right to keep her power a secret. It's hard to look past how much humankind might have gained from knowing what she's been keeping to herself, but
Wow.
I think she was just worried about what people might do to her. Clearly her priorities have changed now. This isn't nearly as complicated as it looks. No one is closer to Ymir than me, and there's no question in my mind whose side she's on.
Well, under the circumstances, it certainly behooves us to be friendly. Historia Race, you said your name was?
Uh-oh.
Is it Rice the name of a noble family?
Yes, it is.
Huh. Historia, nice to meet ya.
Very good.
Right.
Thank you.
On with our mission. Finding the hole and patching it up.
You okay over there, Reiner?
Not by a long shot. Titan almost gnawed my arm off.
Yes, he did, trying to block the door.
Pathetic. All I could think was, this is how I go.
What else you supposed to think at a time like that? You're only human.
Don't you get it? This was my second time! Armin, remember? Go on. Tell him how Annie nearly crushed me like an insect.
Wow. Oh, yeah!
Yeah. What are the chances I'll survive a third time? This is what it really means. What it is to be a soldier.
The two of you have been driven far enough away from your hometown as it is. This is it. This is where we draw the line.
Truer words were never spoken. Home. Let's go. We've been here long enough. Compared to everything else we've had to go through, the rest is easy. We don't have much further to go before it's done.
Who would have ever picked her for a Titan? Are they?
Sasha.
We all on the same page? We'll decide what to do with Ymir later. Oh, and Connie, chin up. I'll order a squad to
Oh,
investigate
Connie.
the village.
I said
For
Connie.
now, stay focused. I want our energy on the task at hand. It's troubling.
That might have been
We'd
your mom.
expect this area to be teeming with Titans. Tell me they've located the breach.
Them climbing this wall or something else.
Perfectly fine.
Right.
What?
Spent all night trying to find out where they're getting in. But between Trost and Krova district, there's nothing. No hole anywhere.
That's impossible!
We ran into a search party from Krova and retraced our steps. Not a single Titan on the way here either.
We know for a fact that there are Titans on this side of Wall Rose.
Oh, come on. How much have you had to drink? Seriously?
Why, you little... Hold on, wait a second. What the hell are you kids even doing here?
They go to win. It is something.
If
Yep.
there's no breach, then I guess we have to change tactics. We head back to Trost immediately.
They're inside the walls, y'all. These are
You'd be
regular
smart
people.
to keep your guard up. We'll go on ahead of you.
I said these are regular people.
How can there be nothing wrong with the wall?
Excellent question. Nothing like this has happened in 5 years.
Come on,
Why
Ymir.
now all of a sudden?
Feels like everything's spiraling out of control.
I mean,
Eren.
Armin.
We should talk. You got a moment? 5 years ago, we compromised Walmaria and launched an attack on humanity.
Oh no. What if there's a species of Titan we haven't seen yet that knows how to dig?
That would definitely make their entry point hard to find. I'm the Armin type.
Underground.
He's the Colossal.
We can hypothesize later. Our first concern...
That Joker just said he was Titans!
Titans being a close second, even with the horses.
Who said that?
There's a sidebar
What are you
conversation.
talking about?
Why are you telling him? Reiner, no!
We were
Stop!
on a mission. Our goal was to ensure mankind's extinction. But now, there's no need for that. If you want the walls to remain standing, it's simple. Just come with Bertolt and me.
He said he's a colossal.
Understand?
Wow.
Understand? What the hell is there to understand?
Listen to me. I need you to do exactly as I say.
Man, I missed it.
Look, I know this is sudden, but we have to go.
Right now?
He said 5
Where
years
would you
ago.
take me?
I can't tell you. Not yet. Just think of it as our hometown. Okay? So what's it gonna be? Not a bad deal, right? Chance to avert a major crisis?
You thinking about it? Nope. I'm going with my people.
Damn it. I didn't want to believe what I was hearing yesterday.
According to this, there were 2 other cadets in the 104th who hailed from the same region. I have their names. One Reiner Brown
Yeah, them too.
and Bertolt Hoover.
Birthday.
Not much survives in the way of records. And thanks to the chaos 5 years ago, what we have on them is unreliable. However, we do know that during the long-range scouting formation, their unit was given false intel. They were among those intentionally misled into thinking Eren was in the right wing.
Wait just a minute. That's the section Annie attacked.
Yep.
What? What does that mean?
Well, it's entirely possible. They told Annie where they thought Eren was.
Huh? Why would they do that?
Where are you going with this, Armin? You can't just accuse...
I totally agree. Coincidence doesn't establish relationship. Bearing that in mind, I'm curious to know how the 3 interacted while training. What can you tell me?
I knew Bertolt and Reiner were from the same region as Annie, but I never saw them act friendly.
Same with me. You'd never catch him shooting the breeze. And when they did talk, it was pretty curt. It's not like Annie was very social to begin with.
I've got nothing. Except maybe that...
Guys,
Mikasa,
what
come
are
on.
we doing? These are our comrades we're talking about. You really think he's capable of lying to us?
Think about it. Reiner fought the female Titan with everything he had. Almost got himself squeezed to a bloody pulp in the process.
What's the matter?
Wait.
He burst free of her grip at the last minute.
Yep.
Afterwards, though, Annie changed her course.
So he
In fact,
told
she
her.
ran straight toward where you were.
He told her then.
I mentioned that you might be rear of the center rank, but there's no way she could have heard me. She wasn't in earshot at the time.
You've gotta be kidding.
Do you recall if he seemed unusually interested in Eren's location?
Where the hell do you think he is?
Yep.
Oh no. I only brought up his position in the first place because Reiner asked me where I thought Eren might be. Something else. Once he broke free, the female Titan stood there staring at her palm, possibly transfixed by something he carved onto it with his blades. Maybe Reiner.
What is wrong with you people? The man's been with us from the beginning. You don't just...
Enough! All of you, listen up. If we cross paths with the pair in question, don't give them any indication of what we've discussed. And under no circumstances are you to broach the topic of Annie Leonhardt in their company. Before we can ascertain whether they were co-conspirators, we must find, lure, and contain them underground. That's the plan. Are we clear?
Yes, clear. Help me out here, Bertolt. Your nerves are shot. You don't know what you're saying. Yeah. It's the battle fatigue talking. It's okay, you're okay. If you really were the armored titan, what's the end game here? We wouldn't be having this conversation in the first place. What'd you expect me to do? Say yes? Let myself be kidnapped just because you asked politely?
Not thinking straight, am I? Barely know what I'm saying here. Must have gone off the deep end.
It's the beady eye for me.
Come on, let's go.
That's the problem. I've been here too long for my own good.
He's starting to turn.
3 years of this madness. Surrounded by idiots.
Run!
We were kids. What did we know about anything?
If y'all don't get this woman to her location, she's there with no
Why
one,
did
no
there
leg.
have to be people like this? Why? Why did I let myself devolve into such a half-assed piece of shit? It's too late now. Damned if I know.
Ymir, thank you. Oh they both colossal.
Oh my god.
They went after her. They stole both of them. Or did he just push her down?
I'm going to return to the home that was taken from me. I will do it, no matter what.
That's messed up. That's messed up.
Damn you!
Did you see that?
Yeah, buddy.
No, that was too. What the heck? That had to be like 10 minutes worth. No. We gotta watch another one.
No.
Yeah, no, for real.
I gotta work.
Come on, baby.
Nope.
I don't want to talk about it.
You gotta talk about it.
No, talk about it on the next one. The two in the ranks, they was all together with the other one, the Annie. The Annie that would turn into a Titan, she was a female Titan. They were all in the same ranks. They were all belonged to the same group of people. They all went to the same school. They all went and graduated from Cass or Tech or MLK or whatever, Dudley, Page, Smith, whatever. They all came from the same place. Okay, they figured it out. It was 12 hours earlier before the conversation went on because there was two different conversations because they was talking about Armin and
Eren.
No, the hurt one.
Ymir.
They were talking about Ymir and all this kind of stuff, and they was trying to get her back to where she needed to go to. Blah 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 blah. That was going on. Meanwhile, Mikasa was like eavesdropping, trying to figure out what was going on because there was some tea spilling on the other side. The tea that was being spilled on the other side was the Russian guy. What's his name? Bertov. That's not his name. It was close. B-boy and ramen noodle. What's his name? Reiner. They were talking. He said, you know what? 5 years ago, we plotted against the humanity. The humans. We wanted to take over. We wanted to blah, 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 da, 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 da. He said, he's a colossal and such and such. And here go Eren like, I can't believe this is going on. Yeah, because they did it deliberately on this one. Because they were talking and... So they were right here talking, and then they were walking and they were talking. But Mikasa stopped so that she could listen. So Mikasa was listening to what was going on. That's why she sliced them real early.
Mm-hmm.
And then, so they said, hey, Eren, you want to go on with us? He was like, ain't no sense of you sitting around with them. You know, shucking it with them. You might as well come on with us because we're about to go to the land that we belong to.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah? This is where we're going. We're going back home. We want you to go. So Eren was like, this is not the truth of what I'm hearing. Then it flashed back to earlier, and it was giving all the information about them too.
Telling them about them too. Yeah.
Yeah, they never said that they were Titans. They just said they hung together. And did anybody notice anything? So Armin went through the whole story of the female Titan Annie, and I'm wondering now when he helped them up off the wall, and he said, talking about Reiner, I think that's his name, Reiner, when they was helping him to come off the wall, and he said, this is not the first time that I've gotten attacked by a Titan. He said, Armin, you remember? And he was talking about Annie.
Mm-hmm.
So then it went bad because he retraced the steps, and he said, you know what? It sort of makes sense if he was to tell Annie, because he whispered something, but he said Annie couldn't hear what he said because he wasn't in earshot to hear. But he was close enough, and I think he did write something on her hand, on her palm, because there was steam coming from it. We was trying to figure out what was going on with the steam. That was him steaming. That was him steaming. Because he was being crushed. This whole while we thinking he hurt. That Joker takes off his wrap from off his arm. The wound heals up. Here go Mikasa. She Daryl Dixon on him.
Yeah. Oh, Mikasa.
Armin yelling, run Eren. They done grabbed him and the other girl that's a Titan. I think they smushed her though.
The mirror?
Yeah.
I don't think they smushed her.
Okay, so they grabbed her. So they had both of the Titans in their hands. With colossal
Eren
Titan.
and the mirror.
Both of them slide down. Bro, I'm not going to sleep well tonight if we don't go on to the next one.
Well, you just won't sleep well. Hey, so let us know what you guys thought. We'll see you guys next time. Love you.
I need some
Take some no-nos.
I know.
Take some Ambien.
Love you guys. Bye.
Muscle relaxer.